Hello, my name is Raj Gupta, and in this tutorial I'll be telling you all how to manage the resources of your repository or your organization's repository through your local host system. Now basically, in any organization, when you join any organization or a project or a repository, you need to first of all make some changes into that repositories, right? Now in order to make those changes, the first step is you have to download all those programs or files or code bases into your local host system. So the first process of this tutorial, downloading the resources from your project or repository to your local host machine. Now here I have created a folder named practice for the sake of the tutorial, and I'll be initializing an empty Git repository. This practice folder will be our empty Git repository. So I'll type Git init. Now after initializing that Git repository, I want to make sure that this repository is connected with my @server_final repository. So I'll type in git remote add origin and the URL of this repository. To find the URL of this repository, click on this clone button and click on this copy URL button, which is next to the clone with HTTPS. So you copy this HTTPS URL and you paste it. Then press enter. Once you press enter, there is no output. To make sure that yes, this practice folder or the Git repository is now connected to your @server_final repository, you type in git remote space -v, and now you'll see that yes, for fetching or pulling purposes it's connected to this URL, and for pushing purposes it's connected to the same URL. Now let us pull or download all the resources from this repository into my local host system. Now the main files or folders for this @server_final repository is actually stored in the development branch. So to download all the files and folders from this specific branch, we'll type in Git Pull origin development. That is the name of the branch. Now it will ask for authentication. So I shall give my user for GitLab and my password for GitLab. After authenticating, it will start downloading all the resources to your local host machine. After the download completes, you will be able to see all your files and folders on this left side of the screen. Also, we'll use the ls command to see if the folders and files are there. So now it's downloaded and you can see all the files and folders are now displayed here, and we'll type in ls command and we'll see yes, all the files and folders have been downloaded. Now in any organization or in any project or in any repository, you need to make sure that you are not working on the main branch. You should be working on your own branch. Now to create or switch to your own branch, use the command git checkout -b raj-dev. This is the name of the branch that you will be using. Okay, so git checkout -b raj-dev, and it will say switch to a new branch. Now for your practice folder or your practice repository, this raj-dev is actually a new branch. This is your local branch. Okay, now if I type git status, it will tell me I am on branch raj-dev and there is nothing to commit and the working tree is clean. Now I want to make some changes in the code base. So let me go to view questions.php. Okay, so suppose this is view questions.php, and I'll type in a normal command. This file is the view questions Okay, it's just a simple random comment line for the sake of this tutorial, and I'll press Ctrl+S to save this file. Now once I do that, you can see a notification comes here. If you click on this notification, it will tell you that these are the changes that has been made. Also, if you type git status again, then it will tell me that viewQuestions.php is the file where there are some changes that has been made. Now this is the working tree. The working tree shows you the before and the after of the folder or the file. Here it shows that in the original file there are no such comments, and here in the new file there is this comment line. So we have to commit this to the Raj-dev branch for the working tree to be clean without any modifications. So to do that, first we have to stage the changes. To stage the changes, you click on this plus button. So after you click on this plus button, a new drop down emerges saying that these are the staged changes, and you can see the before and after is now same. The working tree is clean. Okay. Now if I type git status, it will tell me that the working tree is still there, but it has been modified and it has been staged. Now how will we know it has been staged? First it was red and now it's green. So it is saying that it is ready to be committed. To commit it, you type in a message. I'll type that added comment. This is actually a recommended part. Before committing any code, you should type in some message so that other developers or your colleagues or your peers can understand what type of changes have you done. So added a commit for, since this I have done for tutorial purpose, so I'll write for tutorial purposes, and I'll click on this tick mark button to commit the change. I've committed the change. I'll type git status. Okay. Now if I go to my Raj-dev branch, and I can see that Raj Gupta, and now there you can see that functions button, view functions.php, sorry, not view functions.php, you have to go to view questions.php, sorry. So I'll just go scroll down to v, and there I have found view questions.php, and here I can see there is no comment line because this is my Raj-dev, the local branch and not the remote branch. To push this into this branch, I'll push it by typing git push -f origin Raj-dev. It will ask for my authentication. I'll type in my username and I'll type in my password. So after doing that, it will tell me compressing objects, writing the objects, not receiving the objects this time. There are total 3, and view merge request for Raj-dev. Now what is this merge request? If I again go to repository, I just like refreshing the thing, it will tell me added a comment for tutorial purposes, and it will say that Raj Gupta, that is me, I authored 1 minute ago. Okay. Now I have to create a merge request. To create a merge request, you can simply go to merge requests. Okay. Now you can do this, or what you can do is you can go to your repository and you will find something here. Okay. But the recommended way is you go to merge requests, you click on new merge requests, and to select the source branch, you click Raj-dev, and you click development here, and you say compare branches and continue. So now you can see this added a comment for tutorial purpose. The title that you have given to here, that you have given, the message that you have given, it has come as the title. It is recommended you write a description, but in this tutorial there is no description, so I will just skip this part. I'll untick this delete source branch when merge request is accepted, and you can see what are the changes that you have made. So this is the changes you see with 1 addition and 0 deletions. That is, 1 line has been added. Now simply you can see this Raj-dev to the development, that is the main branch. So you click on create merge request. Okay, so this is saying another open merge request. Okay, so this is a potential error that you might be seeing. So let us resolve this if this error has come. So I'll just go to merge request and I'll see that if there are any merge request for Raj-dev to development, and I'll see that this is one already there. Okay, so this is another I created for another tutorial. So I'll just close this merge request. After closing this merge request, I'll just go to my repository and then I'll go to my merge requests and I'll create a new merge request. Again, the same steps all over again due to that one simple error, and I'll select the development branch. I'll click on compare branches and continue, and again added a comment for tutorial purposes, delete source. Changes we have already seen, so just create merge request. Now your merge request is created now. Now the higher authorities will now check your merge request, they'll approve it, and thus your job is done. Also, GitLab checks if your merge request is ready to be completed or approved or not, and here it says that it is ready to be merged automatically, and ask someone with right access to this repository to merge this request. So here we are at the end of the tutorial. If you need any help, just write in below in the comment section and I'll be answering to your questions. Thank you and have a nice day.